What's up, family? How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl and spend a little time with me. I greatly appreciate your presence. All right, look, I don't know what it is, y'all, but I feel a little excited about something, and I don't really even know what it is. I just feel this sense of celebration and gratitude. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's some good things happening for someone in the collective, happening for the collective. I know I'm a part of the collective, so I don't know, guys. We're going to see what's going on. What is all of this excitement? We have Mr. Inspired. Inspiration. Mr. Inspired has 1,000 ideas every minute. I have been working on some new ideas and I'm quite excited about it. Yeah, that has been happening. Every minute he can turn a rock into a rocket or an old sweater into a superhero costume. Somebody is inspired out here in these spiritual streets. Somebody is feeling inspired, working on something new, something creative, something you've always wanted to do. Okay, let's see what else is going on, Spirit. Curious. Miss Curious is here. And Mr. Hopeful. Yeah. So you've been exploring some things. I like it. I like it. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. What's going on? What the collective got going on? Good energy, good energy, good energy. All right. I'm hearing growth, expansion. Uh-huh. We got the Four of Wands. There is celebration here. You're celebrating something possibly. You're feeling good. Your manifestations are coming in for sure. We have the Magician with the Four of Wands. Manifestations are coming in. I love it. I love it. Clarify, Mr. Inspired Spirit. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Investing effort in a relationship, a friendship blossoming into a romance. Ow! Making steady progress towards your career goals. Slow and steady investments. So you're taking your time. You're taking your time working on something. You could be taking your time on a new relationship. You could be very enthusiastic about the relationship. Things look good. There's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? You and this person are finding out you have a lot in common or you're aligned in the ways that are important. Okay. Some of you are absolutely calling in your harvest. You've been planting good seeds in good ground. Okay. Tell us more about the Seven of Pentacles. So your rewards are showing up for you. The Nine of Pentacles. Somebody going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Growth. That's that growth. Maintaining high standards in relationships. Balancing love with independence. Career success. Hard work yielding results. Financial abundance. Purchasing property. Whatever. Somebody might be buying a new home. Maybe you're celebrating that. Okay. New car. Something you've been wanting. You may be going ahead and giving that reward to yourself. Okay. You have balance here. Balancing love with independence. So you're not losing yourself. If this is a love situation coming into your life, a new individual coming into your life, new love coming in, it's a love that helps you stay balanced. You're not losing yourself in this individual. And I feel like even if you was to, this individual would call you out on it. Like they would keep nudging you towards doing the things that fulfill you. Okay, that keep you happy. All right. So definitely inspired. You follow some inspirations in your life. You've planted your seeds, and now you are reaping the harvest. There is expansion here. Clarify, Miss Curious. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Six of Pentacles being taken advantage of in love. Yeah, so this could be love for some of you, but that would not be the case for everybody. This could be a new love coming in. You're still you're investigating, okay? You're investigating. You're keeping your eyes on the situation, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's not one of them, you know what I'm saying? We don't want no more of that. Been taking advantage of in love, a controlling partner, psychophantic behavior towards superiors, unfair loans. Let me tell you something. Someone is definitely not going to allow anyone to come into their life and tell them what they can and cannot do. Okay, tell them who they can and cannot be. You're definitely maintaining your independence, even if you are stepping into a new love connection, okay? You may be trying to investigate to see if this person has a controlling nature, to see if they are going to try to like submit you or break you or anything like that, or try to mold you into what they want you to be. Gifts with strings attached, feelings of resentment. Now, this could be a whole nother individual's energy. Somebody is curious about what you got coming in. Okay. Somebody is curious about what you have coming in. That will reverberate with some, okay? Probably because you're not sharing. You riding out into the sunset, okay, which in your drop top, doing the gangster lane, okay? Doing the gangster lane. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Not working well as a team in the relationship, tension and frustration among colleagues, dealing with office politics, avoiding learning about finances. All right. Someone you are possibly, Spirit is asking you to spend a little more time looking into the ways you can allow this financial harvest that is coming in, how you can invest it to keep it growing for you without you having to work so hard. Okay. Don't avoid budgeting. Don't avoid, whatever aspect of financial management that you may know you still need. Don't avoid. Go ahead and learn what it is you need to know. Okay. Now, this also could be someone else in your energy collective that is curious about your harvest, about your rewards, about your independence and where you're going and what you're doing and who you're doing it with and why you're doing it. Like there could be someone else. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles here. A clingy partner, jealousy, insecurity, holding on to past relationships, imposter syndrome, paranoia, avoiding collaboration with colleagues. Maybe there's somebody that you're not working with anymore. Maybe you have stepped into and found your own inspiration. So you're not leaning on anybody else to inspire you to do what it is you love, right? You're not leaning on anybody else to validate your passions, to validate your talents, to validate you. So there is an independence that you have garnered for yourself. Now, there could be someone that is wondering why you acting like this. It's not that you act in a certain way. It's that you've grown into another level of maturity as it relates to self-love, self-care, okay? Trusting your spirit team, trusting the divine, knowing that you have been given manifold gifts, talents, okay, that you are anointed to do what you do. Temperance. Yeah, you've healed. You've healed some aspect of codependency, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. And because you have healed that codependency, the person or the people that you used to be codependent on, whether it was financially codependent, energetically, emotionally, mentally codependent, You're no longer codependent on them for a source of resources, for a source of financial, none of that. You're standing on your own 2 feet now. Okay. They're curious as to what's going on with you, why you are holding back. Clarify, Mr. Hopeful. Somebody's hopeful. What are they hopeful of? Okay, this came out. I'm going to take it that way. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They were hopeful that you would stay in a lack mindset. They were hopeful that your good fortune, your finances, your dreams would not come true, that your fate would not turn in your favor, your destiny would not be reached. They're realizing that they have been defeated in this hope. They hope that they could defeat you and keep you stagnated. That ain't going to work, because you're in this Six of Swords energy. You're moving on. You're moving into calmer waters. Some of you could be relocating. I'm relocating. I'll raise my hand, second my motion to that. Some of you could be relocating, okay? Getting away from toxic relationships, geographically, getting away from toxic people, family who has held you back, family who has not believed in you, family who has not supported you. Because it's not a resentment thing. It's just that you don't need it anymore. You've healed whatever that was there, right? You've healed. And so you are excited and inspired to go forward with your life. Two of Wands. Yeah. Two of Wands. Queen of Wands right behind that. Yeah. Beautiful energy. That's the energy I'm feeling, okay? That's the energy I'm feeling. Someone is doing something new in their life and they're very excited about it. They're very, very excited about it. Yep. Three of Cups. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Three of Cups, the moon in reverse. Celebrating. Yes. The Magician, manifestations. Four of Swords, you're at peace in your mind. You're at peace in your heart. Some of y'all could be getting ready to go to the beach because it's warming up. You've brought peace to feeling unloved and neglected. You've brought peace to, in the past, not getting recognition for your work. You've brought peace to any feelings of unmet career ambitions, failures. You've brought peace to financial setbacks. You've brought peace to that reverse Six of Wands energy. I see the Three of Swords in reverse. Oh, no, that's in the upright. Who this is arguing? They arguing over your peace, maybe? Or maybe you're done arguing with somebody about your peace. Six of Swords is here again. Who is this right here in this Three of Swords? People wanted you to suffer. Suffer for what? Maybe you were at one time when there was no peace, when you were facing those challenges, right? But clarify the Three of Swords. What is that? Oh. Peace, baby. You brought peace to and they might be arguing because they hoped for something and it failed. They hoped to be able to defeat you. They were hopeful, okay, but it failed. You're sitting in this energy of temperance, healing, wholeness, wellness. So all that suffering, all those challenges, all those unmet goals, failed ambitions, failed relationships, unsupportive family, they couldn't even open up their mouth to give a kind word or a supportive word to you. But it's okay now. Okay, because all that taught you a lesson. And what did it teach you? It taught you this 9 of Pentacles energy, that you can handle it, that you got it, that you are capable, that you are more than qualified, that the divine is guiding you, that you deserve abundance. You don't have to doubt yourself. Yeah. Ace of Wands. And this is the inspiration. This is why you are excited, because that alone, overcoming that, hell with what anybody else did, overcoming self-doubt is a major accomplishment for somebody in the collective. Okay? Overcoming self-doubt about what it is you're working on, your intellectual, your ideas, your creative ideas, dreaming big, pursuing further training. Somebody could be inspired to go back to school. Judgment. Maybe you are inspired to go down a different career path. Maybe you've already made that change and it's working out well for you and you're loving now what you're doing. It's not just hard work. It's not just hard work. You're loving what you're doing. Yeah. The sun is here. The sun is shining. Joy, love, and relationships, feeling radiant and loved, high energy and enthusiasm at work, successful completion of projects. So there's no more not meeting your goals. There's no more feeling like a failure because you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish. You're completing your projects now, because you're not waiting on anybody else to say, "Ooh, that's a good idea. Go for it." And then nobody said it. And maybe you were waiting on somebody to give you that push, that motivation, that support. And it wasn't there. It never showed up. It never came. But now you don't need it. Because now you have the inner small voice that'll tell you you're fully capable. Go for it. The worst that can happen is that you learn a new lesson and you get back up and you try it again. There's no failure when you're trying. Right? The failure is when you don't try. The failure is when you wait for somebody else to come along and tell you that you can do it. That's when we fail, because 9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna come along and tell you you can do it. And so we stay stagnated, we stay stuck, we stay delayed. But who I'm talking to has put the nail in the coffin of that situation there. You now have everything you need, and you are fully aware that you have everything you need. A strong and stable financial situation. You can see clearly where there was confusion, where you were confused, waiting on somebody else to tell me I could do it. Shabba. What was I thinking? You've put in the hard work. You've put in the hard work on healing any confusion. This 9 of Cups energy. This 9 of Cups, things are all right now for someone in the collective. Okay, things are all right now. All right, Spirit, where else we going? Let me get you some Divine Flow, Alchemy of Awareness. Let's get some Alchemy of Awareness. This is beautiful energy. All right. Beautiful energy. All right, Spirit, give the collective an Alchemy of Awareness, some affirmation here. Keep them motivated and keep them lifted up as they are enjoying the rewards for their work, their hard work, facing those challenges. You know what I'm saying? Being curious about what's lying in the shadows, shining light on those shadows. All that is work. And it took you a while. It took you a while, but you're starting to see now exactly why it was imperative for you to go through everything that you've gone through. What is all this falling out of my hand here? We got soul endorsed. Okay, soul endorsed. You don't need applause to be valid, nor permission to take up space with your brilliance. The world doesn't need to catch up with your truth. You are your own irrevocable validation. So walk as if your worth is not up for negotiation, because it isn't. Never forget that the only approval that truly matters is your own. Tenfold. Tenfold. Resurrection. Somebody's been in this chrysalis, in a cocoon, and now you're coming out with your wings intact. You're coming out ready to soar. You're coming out no longer just being a land walker, but you can fly now. Resurrection. Have you dimmed so others could shine, blending in and shadowing your shine? Do you numb your senses and that magical itch? Magic suppressed becomes unrest, humming in your bones, stirring in your chest, begging to be resurrected. Your magic will no longer get you burned. It's time to rise and to return. Your truth is medicine reborn. I love that. That might be my favorite card in the whole damn deck. I love that. Uncaged voice. Let sound set you free. Sing, chant, groan, wail. Liberate the noises buried beneath your silence. This isn't about melody. It's about medicine. Feel the release as the vibration of your voice cracks open what's been clenched. Let the sound move through you, primal and raw. Scream if you need, moan if you must. Listen to the stillness that follows. That quiet is your truth echoing back. Speak it, sing it, and set it free. Get one more. Burnt offerings. You've been agreeable. Being agreeable has kept you safe and perhaps even praised. You've learned how to be easy and accommodating. But there's a cost to always yielding. Your needs go unmet, your desires go numb, and your worth starts feeling conditional. You don't have to be convenient to be loved. Having needs doesn't make you difficult. It makes you human. Speak up, take up space, ask for what you need. That's that curiosity. What is it that you need? What is it that you want, collective? Let your spirit team know. Let the great mother know. Let the divine father know what it is that you want. Okay? Beautiful energy. All right, collective, this has been the reading. Thank you so much for spending some time with your girl. I hope something was said to bring you confirmation, clarity, and comfort. Let me know in the comments how this reverberated for you, and what is it that you're excited about right now? What is it that you are inspired to do? You know what I mean? You ain't got to tell all the details, you know what I'm saying, and give all the secrets, but what is inspiring you? What is this excitement that you feel? Okay. I love you guys. I appreciate all of your support. If you need a personal reading, the information is in the description. You can click the link, go to my website, and I will get that done for you. All right. When you go to the website, please remember to fill out what it is you want me to read for you. If you make a payment and you do not complete the question on the website, asking what it is you want me to read, then your payment will go into the transaction side of my website, and I may not see it. What I generally look for is the question. Okay, that comes directly to my inbox. All right, so if you don't fill out that question part, then you may be waiting, and you might have to end up reaching back out to me when you realize you haven't gotten your reading. Okay, so please fill out both aspects. And please also do not send a request for a reading without making a payment. All right. I mean, I don't know if you're testing the waters to see if I'm going to acknowledge you, but I'm running a business here. I get a lot of readings a day. I get a lot of readings throughout the week. If you do not make the payment, again, I won't see it. Okay. Because when your question comes to my inbox, it tells me whether there has been a transaction attached to it. So I love you guys. So that's that. And make sure you like, comment, okay? Subscribe if you have not. Join the tribe. And I love you, and I will see you on the next message. Peace, family.